Welcome to A Creative Flourishing. This is Michelle Veller, an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! From Chicago, Illinois, and I'm thrilled to have you here today and to be sharing with you about ways to use your scrap. If you're a traditional scrapbooker or you enjoy doing Project Life, odds are you have cut into those beautiful scrapbooking papers and you're left with some piles of different beautiful pieces of paper, scraps. But there's ways that you can use them. You don't want to throw those out into the garbage. So let me show you some ideas. Here today we're using a 6x6 piece of Whisper white cardstock. You could use any color because we're going to be covering it up in its entirety, so it doesn't really matter. For this particular page, I knew I had some 2x2 pieces because I had cut down a bunch of 2x2s trying to figure out what I wanted to do for my layout. So this worked really well, having the 6x6. So I'm going to go through and select 9 squares, and I had exactly that. And then I'm just going to look and lay them out in a way that's pleasing to the eye. And this paper is just absolutely beautiful. I don't think there's a way that I could lay them out where it wouldn't be perfect. This is the Affectionately Yours from Stampin' Up! And it has like some metallic in there, and everything goes perfectly well because it's a coordinating paper stack. So I'm just lining them up nicely and butting them as close together as possible. We don't want to see any white space, any seams. We're just gonna put it all together and line them up, just creating this beautiful background piece. It just goes together rather quickly and easily. And now here we have a beautiful background, which is perfect in and of itself. I could use it just as it is, but we're going to take this one step further, and we are going to move this over to the Big Shot, and we are going to emboss it. So here we go now. We've got the Big Shot out as well as the cable knit dynamic textured impression embossing folder. Whew, that is quite the mouthful. Lining up nicely, creating my sandwich so that everything is nice and straight, running it through the Big Shot, and I can't wait for you to see this. Can you appreciate this texture here? I wish you could just feel this in person, but it really does look like a quilt. All those ridges, and it's so fun. Here on the back you can kind of see what the impression looks like. It's a little bit hard to pick it up on camera because of the pattern paper, but absolutely beautiful. Okay. So I've gone ahead and sped up the rest of this video because I don't think that you really need to watch it in real time to appreciate the process. What I've done here is I've just grabbed a piece of crumb cake, and I wanted my special patchwork quilt to stand out, so I'm matting it on a piece of Night of Navy that is just about 1/8 of an inch larger all the way around. And I've also got our adorable little family photo matted with the Night of Navy as well, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw that on there. Everything is just being glued down with a little bit of snail adhesive. Remember, it's going to be in the album, so you don't need all too much of it. And now I am back to that pile of scraps, digging through it to see what goodies lay in store. I've got some circles and some hearts that I had left over. Oh, I love this one. That's a little washi tape heart that I spent a little bit of time creating and then decided it didn't work. So I'm glad I saved it. I guess I am quite a hoarder when it comes to my paper crafts because I use what I love, and I just love being able to pull it out and use it in other ways. So recycling here, loving it. So now I've just put some pop dots on there, and I'm just for a little bit more dimension. And I'm going to add a handwritten title here. Now, I must say, I do not like my own handwriting, but I do realize the importance of it when it comes to memory keeping, whether it be scrapbooking, project life, whatever it is, because those that love you, your handwriting is important to them. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do, and you'll get notified the next time I upload a new video. Thanks again for stopping by, and I really hope that you have some time to be creative today.